things that has recently piqued my interest is junk journaling, so to speak. And there doesn't seem like there's really any right or wrong way to do it. So I've been thinking about giving it a shot, but the challenge I'm giving myself is I can't spend anything on this. It has to be stuff that I already have and that I just collect like while hiking, whatever, that kind of thing. I can print stuff from my home printer, that kind of stuff, but I can't like go out and spend money specifically for this. That's kind of my challenge for myself. And I'm kind of been brainstorming this morning, and I need to dig around some more in my boxes for my journals, because I'm already realizing that with the few things that I've chosen here, this journal that I have isn't going to work. So, or I might make one too. I don't know. Because I can use like old newspaper and junk mail and stuff to do that. So that's an option too, because I picked this out as a junk journal, but I just don't think it will allow for enough room for like expansion and stuff. So I need to pull out another one. I think I have some. I might have some composition books. I'm not sure. I'll have to go look. This is what I've pulled out so far. There's just this New York postcard that I have. There's nothing written on it. I'm thinking of making this particular junk journal like for my New York trip / just fall in general. So I grabbed that out, and then I have a bunch of fall scraps or fabric scraps from some recent sewing projects. I have some more pieces out that I want to use in this project too already, but I want to go for like this fall vibe. And then this is actually out of a Shakespeare book that I have, A Young Person's Guide to Shakespeare. And this is just one of the back pages, and I feel like this would be good for a background, so I pulled that out too. So I'm thinking for this junk journal project, I might need to run over to the dollar store and get a blank journal of some sort. Because every time I go into this closet where my box of journals is, I just get deterred every single time. Let me show you. First of all, this corner, yes, we have a one bedroom. And this corner is some art stuff, Christmas stuff, camping stuff, suitcases, clothes, day-to-day clothes. And this closet is mainly my stuff and the Halloween stuff. This is just half of it. None of these are good for what I want to do. And then it's just all of these boxes, and then in here is some more art and some more boxes, and up there. And then got some more stuff over here. Obviously, we don't plan on staying in this apartment. Right now we're kind of stuck because of the pandemic, but I think I'm just gonna have to cheat a little bit and get something from Dollar Tree. But I need to do a little research first on how to I know there's a way you can put together like a little book type thing with say words, junk mail, There we go. And that's especially great because living in an apartment building, people tend to leave their junk mail, you know, like the ads and stuff, on this side counter next to the mailboxes. So I can just collect those, and I'm going to be covering up the names and addresses in the ads anyway. So I need to research that and how to put together a little thing. So that's next on my list to figure out, is start collecting and saving junk mail, and research how to put together a junk journal. It's gonna be fun. Because I swore that I would spend $0 on this project. So I don't understand what's been going on with my phone lately. It keeps glitching, and I was in the middle of filming a clip, and the camera crashed, which I never have that happen. I don't know. My phone's been really glitchy lately anyway, because I've had this phone a few years. Let's see, 4 to 5 years, I think. So I do not want to have to buy another one though, yet, because I don't have the money for it right now. So don't die on me, phone. I need you, iPhone. You're my best friend. So I apologize for the crappy angle in advance. I don't have my little phone tripod holder thing. But I keep forgetting to update my progress on my junk journal. I've got it assembled, but as you can see, it just doesn't close. I used an actual book cover from like a bread recipe book I had, and I just used this Hocus Pocus Binks fabric on the outside, and I took a bunch of coloring book covers and some just cardboard for the pages. Like this page is like a popsicle box, and the rest of them I think are just coloring books that I took. This one's a crossword puzzle coloring book. Yeah, and then I just put this orange and black fabric. I need to trim it, but I put this orange and black fabric on the inside covers. It's not perfect. As you can see, I had to use some Gorilla Tape to try and keep in the pages. I tried Mod Podge to glue it in. Obviously that didn't work. And I tried hot glue to keep it down, and that didn't work. So, tape, Gorilla Tape, and packing tape. Packing tape's like on this page. To every other page is... Oh, it looks like I forgot a page. I need to put a piece there. But yeah. That's where I'm at with it. Except for that one page that I apparently missed. The construction's done, but as you can see, just relaxed. It kind of just doesn't stay closed right now. Kind of have to. I think I'll just put it under some weight to kind of try and train it to go flat. I'm not sure yet. So I need to do some trimming of the fabric, and as you can see, some of the Gorilla Tape is sticking out at the end here, and I need to try and trim that up. This is, honest to God, this is just a test journal to try and figure out how to make junk journals. So I'm just having fun with it and figuring it out at the same time, because I've never done junk journals, so this is just figuring out testing process for me, and it's fun. So Mom started one for a friend of hers. Where did the cover go that she made? I don't know where it went, but yeah, I don't see it right now. Yeah, I apologize for the stuffiness. I've come down with something. Not sure what yet, but I think it's just a cold, but I'm gonna go get tested for the COVID. I'm just a little stuffy, that's literally it, and I had like a scratchy throat for like 2 days, and that was it. So I don't think it's COVID, because no loss of smell, no loss of taste, nothing. Just stuffy, that's it. And I can't think of anyone who I would have gotten it from, so the only place I can think is this baby shower I went to, but we'll see. So I think I have a few pieces of like scrap fabric from some projects recently, and I think I'm gonna use one of these pieces to let's see, where can I set this camera? I need to get my tripod up here. I have these random long pieces of fabric, and I think one of these, well, I think the orange one, yeah, I'm going to use the, like, I'm going to use it as a way to just keep this journal, as a way to tie this journal closed. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll just add a button or something to the ends to clasp it closed, but it helps keep it flatter, so maybe I'll go with one of the longer pieces, because the orange one seems a little short, but it's an idea. I like that. So from this Harry Potter coloring book that I have, I used the cover for the Harry Potter coloring book I have as a page in here. It came with a bunch of these pictures in the coloring book, but the downside is it's printed on both sides. So I need to scan one side. Whichever side I decide I'm not going to use for this project, I need to scan it so I don't lose, like, although you can find these pictures these particular pictures online anywhere, so I mainly want to use this one up here, the Quibbler, and maybe the frogs. Are they frogs? Oh no, they're ogres. No, trolls. Sorry, they're trolls from the first movie. Yeah, the first movie. In Little Ballerina. That's cute. I'm definitely using those too. So, hello again. It's another day, and I did another page on my junk journal here. One of the things I actually wanted to try and do was, let me mute this, it's distracting, was I wanted to use a face mask like this as part of a page, just to see. Normally I buy, like, let me see if I can find one, a mask with like different designs on it. Like, this is a used one. For example, I got this one with like stars on it. I try to buy a different like design each time I get a new box. But as you know, the traditional disposable masks are 3 layers. So I'll like cut it out and use like this top layer. And there's these two inner layers as well. It's like this one's like a tissue almost, and this one's like a dryer sheet consistency. But what I did was here, this part here, it's not dry yet, but this part here with the skulls and the roses and the colors right here, this is actually the top layer of a mask. I glued it down and then I put some glue over it as well. And just kind of put together this page. I'm not sure if it's done yet, but it's available for use of some sort. I don't know. But this is the page I've been working on today. So I've got Hedwig on there. Got this leftover scrap of fabric here. This is all tissue paper, like right here, and like down under here. And Hedwig here is actually from a coloring book that I had, probably from one of these ones. I forget which one, but I just pulled out. There's a bunch of pictures in here that I pulled out. I actually obviously took the cover off of these two Harry Potter coloring books, and I actually used them as a page in here. So I'm literally trying to use stuff I just have around the house for making the actual book and everything. And so far I'm like, no, it's not perfect. This is literally just a beta version of me trying to figure out how to put together a junk journal. This is just an experiment for me. So it's not going to be perfect, but I'm having a blast with it. Next junk journal I end up doing, which I don't have any ideas yet for, I'm still working on this one. I'm gonna hopefully do a better job. I'm gonna try a different tactic next time of putting it together. So yeah, but like I said, I'm genuinely trying to use stuff that's just from around the house that I don't have to pay for, nothing. I don't want to spend any money on this. I did not put that on cable. Anyway, I don't like, the view is on, and I don't like the view. Shit, what was I gonna say? I forget. Yeah, just stuff I have laying around the house, and stuff I find around, like when I'm out and about, like say leaves, or I don't know. It's just free stuff. When I go to New York, I'm probably going to buy a few postcards, and I'll probably use some like receipts from that, or maybe some maps from that, or brochures. Just little things you collect on a trip like that, you know, so stuff I'm going to acquire anyway. Alright, so I'm having to charge my phone, hence why I'm kind of stuck in this corner. And I needed to take a break anyway because I'm feeling a little shaky. But anyway, I'm going to be using this mask as well. As you can see, I've already kind of stretched it out in my junk journal. Let's get it right side up here. This mask has some skulls on it with some flowers and a butterfly. It's just, I just love this design. I've been buying my masks off of Amazon, which is where I've gotten all of them to this point, like with these designs and stuff. But I'm not using Amazon anymore. I've discontinued my membership. So I'm gonna use this. I'll show you how I cut up the other one and how I'm gonna cut up this one. And then I was flipping through one of my cookbooks. By the way, cookbooks are a great source of pictures to cut out, especially if you like aren't married to your cookbooks like I am, like I'm not. Plus you can just scan or take a picture and scan up the recipes, and then you can cut up the pages, whatever. Anyway, this one page I found it's both sides has pictures on it, so I didn't have to worry about losing a recipe, but I want to use this side with the basket of apples. It's from this canning, it's from a canning, it's from a canning cookbook I have, this. And I just ripped it out and I'm just gonna cut it up to size. So, yeah, that's my next step for my next page. It's not dry yet, but I put down this piece of burgundy fabric down the center, which I think looks awesome. But I just want to put it down to start. Don't know what I'm going to do, but it's supposed to dry. Then I added a couple things on this page. So, there's also just like a one thing about crafting and using glitter that irks me, my entire crafting life since I was a teenager, glitter, it gets everywhere. No matter how hard I try, and no matter how much I clean up afterwards, there is always glitter just everywhere. And I've literally had glitter and confetti follow me from apartment to apartment, from house to house, just for years. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I wiped off this whole table. Yet, more glitter. Just more glitter. Glitter over here. Glitter. Glitter. And I swear I wiped down this table already. See? More glitter. I swear I wiped down this table. So, I'm really in love with this whole junk journal thing. I've tried art therapy in the past, and not that art's bad, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm the queen of art. Like, look at this thing, I did that. I feel like this is the first time I've really been able to utilize it as therapy instead of just like, alright, gonna color, you know, like you do usually in art therapy when you're in the psych hospital. But yeah, I'm so excited about this. This is so much fun. I love it. I'm still in the experimentation stage. This is a page I just did. It is a combination of a menu from a local dispensary, the front cover page from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone that I've colored and written some sayings on and whatnot, and then there's 2 different masks as well that I've used on there. So I'm excited about that. It's still drying a little bit, but yeah. And then over on this page I added a few things from 2019. Went to Red Rocks with my friend Kate and my boyfriend a few years ago. And then the free fun Fridays that Highland Street did, that was awesome. That was in New Bedford, Fall River, all over Massachusetts. And that's just a note from my bestie. I put in a couple of bus passes from when I was in Denver last, and another ticket from Free Solo when I went to Red Rocks. So those are just a couple things I added. So I am working on my junk journal, and it's been a few days, but for this page I just ripped out a few pages from this pocket dictionary because I can just look up words on the internet. So I just put a few pages in there, ripped them up a little bit, and glued them in. And now I'm just trying to decide what direction I want to go with it. So I just boiled a few tea bags. I'm gonna let those dry, and I want to experiment with like the tea bags themselves. And then the leftover water that I had, I'm also trying to maybe infuse some of the tea color into the dictionary pages to make the pages appear older. I'm just gonna let the water cool off, or I'm gonna let the tea cool off, and then be mindful of carefully taking the pages out. I'm just gonna leave it in a couple minutes. I'm not sure. We'll see. So I have my laundry out to dry or something, but I took the pages out after a couple minutes actually, and I'm kind of happy with the color. So I'm gonna let these all dry, and I'm gonna see what they look like at that point. So